The resolution of the African heads of state and government may have come as a surprise to many. While it was highly anticipated that the 15th ordinary session of the African Union would be used to lobby the 34 African member states to the Rome Statute to walk out of the ICC en masse, the meeting's outcome was more about defiance.
We have resolved that no serving AU head of state or government or anybody acting or entitled to act in such capacity shall be required to appear before any international court or tribunal during his term of office.
President Kenyatta should not appear until the requests we have made is actually answered. So that's a united voice.
It is a resolution that has triggered varied reactions, with critics who support the judicial process at the Hague-based court accusing the African leaders of condoning impunity and attempting to shield those accused of human rights violations in the continent. But the AU heads of state and government insist that the continent's sovereignty is paramount.
But fighting impunity, we don't need pressure for that. It's only because we believe in it that we do it. We don't need to be reminded by anyone.
The International Criminal Court is not bound by the African Union resolutions, and the decision on whether to defer the Kenyatta-Ruto trials or postpone them until they conclude their term in office lies with the court's judges. The African Union leadership is also seeking to push for key amendments to the Rome Statute that establishes the court to provide that no sitting head of state should be tried until they leave office.
And I don't think we should take Africa as now wanting impunity if they are saying presidents should not be tried, because many countries in the world have it in their national law, many, including Western countries. Their presidents, if they do something, they will be tried after they stop, after their tenure of office is over. So it's not something unique that the Africans are asking for.
The issue of the African state parties to the Rome Statute walking out of the ICC en masse featured during the summit, with countries such as Sudan, Uganda, Rwanda, Ghana, Nigeria, Algeria, Ethiopia, Zimbabwe and South Africa supporting the idea. However, Botswana and some of the Francophone countries such as Mali, Senegal and Ivory Coast were opposed to the proposal. Instead, they supported the deferral of the trials against Kenyatta, al-Bashir and Ruto, and amendments to the Rome Statute to make it more responsive to the needs of the African nations.
But to be honest, ICC is not serving itself. ICC has been working against itself by refusing to cooperate with simple technical requests from Kenya. Even in developed countries, consider France or other countries, leaders are not tried while in office. So when it comes to when Africa is asking that, what's wrong with it?
If President Kenyatta opts to comply with the African Union directive and skip his trial at the ICC next month, warrants of arrest will most likely be issued against him. If he decides to ignore the resolution of his colleague African heads of state and appear before the ICC trial chamber presided by Judge Kuniko Ozaki, he will become the first sitting head of state to be tried by the Hague-based court. The spotlight is firmly cast on President Uhuru Kenyatta and his Deputy William Ruto to see if they will comply with the AU directive and skip their trial at the ICC. None of the 34 African member states to the Rome Statute has had the courage to withdraw from the statute. So will they do it if the ICC declines to defer the cases that the President and his Deputy face at the Hague-based court? Francis Gachuri, Sunday Live, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.